Hello everybody, Joe Clone here, and today is gonna be a bit different. This video is not a review. This is purely just for my personal enjoyment, and I just thought I'd film it because some of you guys might enjoy it too. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, and like I said, without further ado, this video is all about this behemoth right here. This was something I custom built years ago when I was younger, and it fits so many figures. I call it the Buffalo, and just real quick, again, this really isn't a review. If you guys like this thing, though, I will do a review on it, but that's not what we're here for today. But my real inspiration for this was I had a bunch of guys like Joe Clone, obviously, who were non-Star Wars characters, just generic soldiers, and I had my own little, crew of rebels from Earth, and they would always fight people from the Star Wars universe, and Star Wars characters always had, my clones had the turbo tank, and droids have vehicles and troop transports, and my own personal rebels never had a transport, so I made this thing for them. And I call it the Buffalo because it's a beast, obviously. It's built on top of the whole bottom frame here, and the car is actually from one of the old Lego Dino theme sets. So that's why you see all the dinosaur stuff all over it, but it's massive, and this thing could really fit so many figures. There's already 5. I actually think there's only 3 figures in it right now, but I had to introduce this to you guys because today, this video will be how many figures can I fit in the Buffalo, and we're gonna see how many it could fit. Alright, and sorry, I gotta go mobile here, just to show you guys what's up with this thing, and just where the figures are gonna go. So obviously we have the top portion here, which is kind of the command center, and again, this really isn't a review, but I just have to show you because, obviously, this is where all the action's gonna happen. And, oh yeah, there is 4 figures in here, actually, right now, but again, this is like the command center. We have the main driver up here, and, my officer over here, and some other guys just on controls. This guy is actually manning the back gun. But yeah, this is the first area where the troops are gonna go, and I think I could squeeze a couple in here, guys. I don't know, but we'll see. Let me show you the next area. Alright, and our next area is right here, and there's actually something in there right now. There's actually a whole custom built bat bike. Cause I, like you know or don't know, I made a custom build of the Batwing from the Christian Bale, Batman movies. And I also made a bat bike just because I love Batman's, vehicles and stuff that he has. But there's a whole bat bike in there right now. And, the way we get in here is you lift up the top part, and this is sort of the origin of all the massive leveled moving parts, because as you can see, that's the command center that lifts up as well, so that we could get in to the main troop holding area. And let me see if I can get this guy out of here. I don't even know how it's in here, because you can see how wide it is. But oh, this is a nice little feature here for this video. I got a little bat bike intro. Maybe I'll do a little video review on this guy. But yeah, that's my bat bike. As you can see, it's very modded out. But this is not why we're here today, everybody. We're here today for this main area and the up top main area. And I'm gonna see how many figures I could get in this thing. There's 4 right now, so keep track of how many we add. But let's get into it. Before we begin, I just have to look at. Have you ever seen a more random assortment of minifigures here? I just think it's so funny because in my collections uh, that I have on display, it's all just like Star Wars, Marvel. Um, you never really get to see them mix, but I just thought it'd be funny to show you just the random assortment of characters we're going to use here for this review video. But all right, so there was 4 in here originally. Now there is 12. It's tight, but it's not as tight as you'd think. Um, and it's just so funny the amount of random characters that are in here right now. It's just so funny to me. But that's 12. I'm gonna keep them in there. I gotta go get some more figures. Obviously, we still have some over there. Joe Clone as well is gonna be in this thing. But I gotta get a few more figures because I have a feeling I'm gonna be able to fit a really big number down low. But let's see what's up down there. Before we move on to the bottom, I'm not playing, like, I'm not joking. Like, it actually fits 12. It's closed perfectly with 12 up top. That is nuts. I've never done this before, guys. So that's why this is just very fun for me right now. And I just wanted to show you the whole area down below before I fill it with figures. Also, I'm slightly lying. I'm not lying though. I had to take some out in order to lift this up all the way, the top level. I should have went from the bottom up, but I'm gonna just put the figures back in once I have the bottom loaded. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like without anything in there. Massive space, right? Could fit a dinosaur in there, literally. But yeah, you got a weapon rack back there. But yeah, let's start filling it up. Is that um that is crazy. But I'm gonna show you guys, obviously. All right, guys. It's all loaded up. I honestly think I could fit one more in the way back, but too late now. Joe Clone's getting blocked in the crowd over there, but that is 14 figures in the back there. Insane, like literally insane. The fact that I was able to even fit that bike in there is insane. But 14 figures, 12 up top and 14 down below. That is literally nuts. But that's all of the figures in there. Look at that group in there. Oh my. I might mix them all together in my display because I'm actually kind of liking all of them mixed together. It's pretty funny to me. But see all my clones and rebels with like undead Cole and a British soldier, like it's wild. But let me load the top back up and let me close it all up for the final count. All right, and just to show you that I'm not capping, I got 12 figures in there again. A bit different ones this time. As you can see, the Gladiator and the Ninjago Skeleton have joined us. But now let's close it on up. Closes up perfectly, and that is 26, right? It really should be 27 because I know I could have fit one more down below, but 26 figures in this thing right now. 26! Like, that is nuts, and it's fully closed up. Like, you could barely see any of the figures, guys. Like, look at this thing. Like, you could barely see any of them. And there's 26 in here. That is crazy, and I've never done this before, so I'm just as amazed as you. Oh, I know you're so amazed. But, this is just so awesome. This is really why I've always loved this thing ever since I was younger, because it was basically my own personal built turbo tank-esque vehicle. So yeah, I guess that answers the question, guys. How many figures could fit in the Buffalo? Well, the answer is 26 figures could fit in the Buffalo. And try and find an official Lego set out there today that could fit 26 minifigures in it. It's very, very, very rare. But that's really about it for today's episode, guys. I know it was a bit strange, and I don't even know what I'm going to put in or cut out of this video. But, again, that is how many minifigures could fit in my custom Lego Buffalo Troop Transport. And I'm just giving you a little spin around to show you it. With all the figures in it. Like, there's 26 figures in this thing right now, guys. That's insane to me. And you could barely see any of them. So I guess I did a good job back then building. But yeah. That's all I got. If you watch this video, I really thank you for watching, because I know not a lot of people are going to really want to watch this video, because it's really just about a custom set I made. But again, I really just did this for pure enjoyment, and I really did enjoy this a lot. It's actually cool to know that I could confidently say 26 figures could fit in my custom Buffalo Troop Transport. So, as you know, I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in this universe, and I thank you for joining me on the journey. I was about to say that's a review, but that's it. It's not really a review. We have the answer. That's the answer. 26 figures, guys. Remember that. But I'll see you in the next one, and peace.